Hey everybody and welcome to Urban Rush. It is Thursday, September the 29th, 2011. We have a great show coming up for you today. I'm Fiona Forbes.
And I'm Michael Eckford. Happy Coffee Day!
It's coffee day. It's coffee day every day for me. Is this the first? You look like George Hamilton right now. Stop it.
I lost my upper lip.
Oh, not again.
Oh, where did it go?
Now
yes.
you look like Fire Marshal Bill.
Well,
Please stop
you know how
it.
coffee just dehydrates a little bit? I mean, it's delicious.
It is
but at the
coffee
same point.
day, so enjoy. It's coffee day
Yeah.
every day for me, so what else?
Well, there was free coffee floating
Where?
around.
Where?
Sorry, at Rock 101 when I was working there this morning. They had free coffee.
Thanks for bringing me my coffee.
Well, it was pretty cold by the time it would have been brought here, so reconstituted coffee not as fun.
Happy coffee day, and it is an absolutely gorgeous day outside. Hopefully you'll get a chance to sneak away, have a coffee, and enjoy it.
Yeah, just sit at the beach and contemplate the beauty of our natural surroundings.
Beautiful British Columbia, it's so lovely.
Oh, this is a real coffee
here's the
moment.
thing about this time of year. It is the time of year, I live near the beach, so I swear there's more creepy crawly critters that come inside.
And animals, too.
Yes, animals sometimes.
Yeah.
No, really. I had a squirrel incident, the great squirrel incident of 2001. But it is the time of year where it gets colder outside, so spiders come inside, and I'm terrified of them, and I can't kill them, so I have the conundrum of, like, how do I get rid of it? And
this is a very, I don't know whether it's just Vancouver, but it really does. This time of year, everything just goes.
I hate it.
We got to stay warm.
So we were chatting this morning about whether you've had wildlife that's come indoors. I did have a squirrel incident once. It was once before I was going away for a month. And I had a friend looking after my house, and I guess a squirrel fell through the chimney and came inside and then couldn't get out. So it ate a hole through my couch. It ate through. It tried to eat its way, like, very meticulously.
It was making a maze
around the window panes. And then my friends who were taking care of my home came in and they thought I had been robbed, so they called the police. And well, because it looked like the whole house
had been trashed.
Everything was everywhere because this creature did not want to be inside. It was not on purpose.
Maybe he was looking for your stash.
My stash of what?
Oh, I
Nuts?
don't know, but maybe there's a stash. You know, it's funny you say that because I had a squirrel thing once. It got up into the eaves, and the solution was the guy came and you seal up the eaves, and then he put one of those little one-way doors, so they.
Oh, so it can get outside.
So it can get back outside again. Unfortunately. Put it on backwards.
No, did you get more squirrels?
The squirrel was he was inside already, but he couldn't get out again. So he just freaked out. And finally we figured out what the problem was and why the squirrel wasn't leaving and freed him
Did he
because
go?
No, yes.
But go?
Yeah,
Was it sad?
He lived a beautiful long life.
My friends
for the next 2 weeks in my attic, and then all of a sudden he was quiet.
Mine by putting a garbage can on top of it, but then they didn't know what to do, and they both just screamed and yelled. No, they kind of figured it out, but it took quite some time. I wish somebody had filmed it.
How big a piece of paper do you have to slip under a garbage can with a squirrel in it?
We'd give you a sneak peek into our control room here at Urban Rush because we wanted to ask our crew, including Obi-Wan Kenobi, aka Jay Tizzle,
who apparently is on the lam.
What is the weirdest piece of wildlife you've had indoors?
8 Koreans.
JT does homestay programs, so where foreign students.
Thanks for explaining.
Well, yeah, I wanted to make it clarified. I'm really scared to ask now. The rest of the crew.
Keeping, what is the craziest critter that's been in your house?
A big hairy bear drinking a beer.
A big hairy bear. All right. All the power to the West End.
Wow. And a mighty hurrah.
Marlene, what about you?
Raccoon on my white carpet, diarrhea, poo prints everywhere.
Do you know, I think this might be the last time we throw to the control room.
Whose idea was this? To ask our crew.
Who else is in there?
They all had very different answers this morning. Unicorns,
rainbows,
everything else.
Is there anybody else left?
Who else?
I can't talk. I'm busy.
And Tal, is he still even in there?
Still here. I found my friend passed out on my couch. The night before, we'd been drinking a lot of beer. It happened to be green, and yeah, it didn't stay down the next day, and it was all over my couch, my floor.
God.
Yeah. Oh, best part.
What happened?
He had rub-on tattoos, and he had to go back to school the next day.
Oh, wow.
I don't know who those people are or where they came from.
Well, I'm glad we did this once. Once.
Anyhow, thanks, guys. Great news for Vancouver. In case you didn't know what the LFL is, it is also known as the Lingerie Football League. Michael Eckford has been following it ever since it started a few years back, and he gets far too. You do so every year at the Super Bowl. You're like, Lingerie Bowl is on, yo, and then you sneak away and look at your computer alone, and you ask me to leave.
I don't like it when you use things that I'm doing to keep the public informed. Like I'm really interested in it. I am just here.
Did you not want me to objectify you?
No, this is a portal for people to get information. That's why I talk about the LFL.
Oh, they're portals. I get
Lingerie, Lingerie Football League is coming to Canada. Well, it's actually already in Canada. We have an LFL franchise in Toronto. It's now coming to Vancouver.
And what does that mean?
Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, I believe Winnipeg, Saskatoon.
Now, these girls really do play football.
Yeah, for everyone who thinks that this is just a bunch of lingerie models traipsing around, I put this picture up there to disabuse you of the notion.
Oh, because I always wear my protective pads like over my boobs. So, yeah.
But those are some strong-looking girls in there playing football.
No, they really do play football in all seriousness. But I found the saddest part of this, when I read the article, they don't get paid.
No.
Why would you do that? Michael?
Love of sport.
We're going to send Michael to go audition for the Lingerie Football
12-week season here in Canada, culminating in the Canadian Lingerie Bowl 2012, happening in Toronto on the eve of Grey Cup 2012. So you can look forward to a full LFL schedule here in Vancouver next year.
You know,
I would feel creepy going to a game.
You'd rather watch it alone? Yeah?
That's why I have cable, Fiona. Just me and my high definition
every
screen.
now and then on the internet we find a picture that's like our relationship here. Super awkward now, really, to look at this. Can we?
Whoa.
Mike just needed a little bath. He just needed a bath, that's all.
That's crazy.
I know. We have a great show coming up for you today, but first we're going to find out what's happening with Rock 101. Here is Elise.
Hey guys, well, I already told you all about the Guy Garage, but now I'm gonna let you know how you win the actual opener that's gonna get you into the party. You have to call, but first, you're gonna have to hear the sounder. There's gonna be a big loud sounder. It's gonna tell you to phone. It's really that easy. Then you're gonna get through, if you're lucky, and then you'll have $101. You'll have won it. It'll be yours, but you'll have a choice to keep it or trade it in for one of two doors, one of which will have the garage door opener. The other one's gonna have some of Jake's junk.
Before radio, I was a moonshiner, and I ran moonshine.
Not that good, not that interesting. It's really easy. You can head over to rock101.com. All the details are there, and we want you to be at the party. November 10th, Boulevard Casino with us.
I think that Jake brought that big bottle of wine back from Hawaii. I've had dinner with him and Neil McRae before. They can usually go through 3 of those one sitting.
Yeah, they're impressive gentlemen, those two. And also tomorrow on Rock 101, I'm filling in for Mike Reno, and captain of the Vancouver Whitecaps, Jay Demerit's going to be on the program with us tomorrow as well.
Oh my God, tell him I say hi.
So I'm geeked out about that, and I'm sure all the girls will be.
You know. Google him. Okay, we're gonna. You know, he got to be creepy about the lingerie stuff. Jay Demerit, super hot. We're gonna take a quick break.